Hello and welcome to the video. So it might come as somewhat of a shock to some of you guys that I haven't always been the behemoth of a fella that you see before you today. I was in fact a skinny little weasel. Don't get it wrong, this skinny little weasel used to work out hard, he used to eat lots of protein, but he just wasn't seeing the results he deserved. So in today's video, I'm going to be eating the skinny little weasel's diet and showing you exactly where he was going wrong so you don't make the same mistakes and you can become somewhat of a behemoth yourself. So sit back, relax, slap that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys at breakfast. Breakfast is served, and you know you're in trouble when the best meal of the day is going to be peanut butter on toast, but unfortunately for today that is pretty much going to be true. So this is pretty much a staple what I used to have about 7 years ago. I used to think peanut butter was some kind of superfood and that it was packed full of protein, but in reality it is good. It does have some essential fats that you do need, but for a protein source it's pretty bad. Like, it has more fat as it does protein, so just be aware of that when having peanut butter. It's not some kind of miracle protein powder. And yeah, I would have a black coffee because the guy I lived with, who was super jacked, only drank black coffee, so I became under the illusion that drinking black coffee is what you needed to do. So the lesson here today is, just because someone else does something or preaches something doesn't mean it's essentially necessary or true. Like, nowadays I would probably have this as a breakfast. It is delicious, but I would also probably add some fruit, some micronutrients. So I'll probably add a banana, some chia and flax seeds on top, and then coffee I'd probably just have a matcha, or if I did have coffee I'd probably add milk because I'm not a sadist. But anyway, if you are looking to learn a bit more about nutrition and exercise and all that kind of stuff, I have actually finally just launched my website, PT on Purpose. If you're looking for a personalized workout program, diet plan, or one-to-one coaching with myself, I'm actually going to offer you guys, my YouTube supporters, a special 20% discount code for the one-to-one coaching. So just type in YouTube into the code box and you'll get 20% off one-to-one coaching with me. I only have 5 spaces left, so be quick if you want to get to that and work with me. That would be super fun. Anyway, I digress. So I guess I'll get back and eat my now cold peanut butter on toast. Still go. So that was actually really delicious. I normally just have a smoothie for breakfast, so it's nice to actually eat some food. Tip number 1 for today is going to be, don't drink black coffee because that stuff is disgusting. No, not really. But don't worry about adding milk and stuff to drinks if you're worried about gaining weight or anything like that. Like, it's only going to be like 10 calories unless you're like making a big latte or something every single time. Like, a splash of milk really isn't going to affect your diet too badly. So the purpose of this diet 7 years ago was I just got into fitness, and it was to get the two contradictory things everybody wants to do. I wanted to get leaner and bigger at the same time. It is possible to do when you're new to training. It's called recomping, but it's definitely not optimal, and it's definitely not what I was achieving through this diet, as we're going to see as the day goes on. So step number 1 is going to be able to, first of all, track your progress. I remember I used to work out pretty much every day and I used to watch what I was eating, but the 3 things I did not do: I did not weigh myself daily, I did not track my food, and I did not track my workouts. Without tracking these 3 fundamental things, whether you're trying to lose weight, gain weight, or even maintain, like, how do you know where you're going? Just by looking in the mirror every day, it's very hard to kind of gauge. Food wise, our memories are very fickle. It's hard to remember like what you had for food yesterday, let alone like keep on track of all your calories and nutrition. So the first thing I would definitely say if you're interested in getting lean or gaining muscle is to track. So it's simple as just downloading MyFitnessPal and just tracking your food. Do it for a while, become accustomed. If I'd have used this, I'd have realized that peanut butter probably wasn't the best protein source. Weigh yourself daily. I would have been weighing myself and I'd probably be like losing weight rather than gaining weight, which is what I possibly wanted. And if I'd have been tracking my workouts, I probably would have realized that I wasn't getting any stronger. So yeah, rule number one is honestly start tracking. I know some people say you don't need to track. Yeah, maybe a few years down the line, but if not tracking hasn't been working for you so far, bar, then maybe tracking will work for you. Yeah, that's going to be it for breakfast, and I'm just going to stare out the window, watch the rain, and wonder why I ever left Bali to come back to the UK. See you at lunch. And it is lunchtime, and yes, it is still the same day. This is the kind of tropical weather we have living in the UK, but yeah, I've tried to put this off for as long as possible because you're going to see as the day progresses, it's going to get worse and worse. But yeah, this is my lunch. It is now 1:15 and I'm having a protein bar, also a Diet Coke. Once again, I thought at the time that just eating protein would give you lots of muscles. I thought, yeah, just eating protein and nothing else was the key to getting big and strong. The reason protein is promoted so much in the fitness industry is it's there to help recovery, but you really need energy, which you get from carbohydrates and fats, to make sure that you can train and create enough stimulus on your body to actually grow the muscles in the first place. So just eating a high protein diet isn't going to be enough to fuel your training sessions, and it is the training sessions which inevitably build the muscle, which then you need the protein to recover from. So yeah, this is all I used to have for lunch, which is super low calorie, and it's about 230 calories. So yeah, as you're going to find out by the end of the day, I was going to be drastically under eating 7 years ago, which is why I looked how I looked, and just yeah, focusing on protein and not focusing on strength training. I was very active, I was an avid runner at the time, and my training sessions were pretty much HIIT sessions. When I get home from work, I just type into YouTube like 20-minute HIIT session and just do that, or do ab workouts, and yeah, you saw the results. So yeah, I'm gonna slowly enjoy this now. I'm so hungry. That is actually really good. Just trying to get some energy from the sun there. I'm going to need it if I'm going to survive the rest of this day. Yeah, that was actually one of the tastiest protein bars I ever had. Yes, protein. I actually would make my own protein bars. I think I've made a video, I'll link it here, nutritious oat protein bar, which is super easy to make and a lot cheaper than buying protein bars. Yeah, I guess that's going to be it for now. I have to try and keep myself busy and try and persuade Loretta to let us have our dinner a few hours earlier today. But yeah, that's it for lunch, and I'll see you guys for dinner. And dinner is served, and I haven't done a sexy B-roll like I normally do because I'm too embarrassed. But basically for dinner back in the day, I used to have some kind of meat, which was usually minced meat, a tin of tomatoes, and then some vegetables.
Grim. Boiled vegetables, I think.
And I think they were frozen because I never bought fresh vegetables, but I've kind of
They were so bland.
Yeah, and my theory was if I didn't eat carbs, everything I ate would just turn to muscle. Yeah, it didn't work. So yeah, this is the last meal of the day. I don't want to know what the calories are for today, but I'll put them on the screen thus far, but they're pretty low, which is why I probably look like a skinny weasel in the intro. Loretta has got a KFC-like burger.
Yeah, I'm trying the Zinger style burger from Aldi.
This is what the Pete of today would have been having for dinner.
It's going to be awful, babe.
So apparently Loretta's mum said this tastes like the KFC burger.
Well, I don't know if she's ever had the KFC burger, but
I trust her. You letting me go first?
Go for it.
You can have some of mine.
No, thank you. It's good. Why now?
Yeah. Big T knows what she's on about.
Yeah, what is it, like 20 odd grams of protein?
Alright, so let's try what my old... I literally used to eat this every day.
That's better than any of the burgers we've had in the fast food places, don't you think?
It just tastes like a tin of tomatoes.
You know, the chopped tomatoes. That's what you did with the meatball marinara when you made it. Very tasteless chopped tomatoes.
I know. I used to think they were well nice. Yeah, so I'm going to enjoy my runny tomato vegetables, and yeah, I'll get back to you.
I put some basil leaves on there too. Posh.
I can't believe I used to eat this every day.
24 hours later.
Anyway, thanks for joining us, Loretta.
Thank you. Please subscribe to my channel.
Oh yeah, she has a channel.
Oh no, I didn't mean me though.
Oh.
If you like what you see.
This isn't the outro. I'm going to speak to them again.
What am I doing?
I was just saying thanks for coming on.
Oh, you're welcome.
You're very obliged. Right, see you guys for pudding. What up guys, so back and it's the final meal of the day, and this is something actually I still enjoy to this day. So 7 years ago, Pete, you actually got something right, and this is yogurt, and I had protein powder as if I haven't had enough protein today, and put it in the freezer. I think I already used this in my intuitive day of eating, so maybe put some B-roll over it, but yeah, it's absolutely delicious. I can actually quite frozen yet, but I'm so hungry after eating that disgusting dinner that yeah, I'm just gonna dive straight in. It's been really interesting for myself to like look back and see how far I've come over like the past 7 years. Like it's really crazy to think how your mindset can completely change. Like at this time, I thought what I was doing was the best thing to get the results I wanted, but I wasn't getting the results I wanted. I was so uneducated. I was suffering, like eating such little food and not really enjoying the food, and I was working out so hard. But really, that's the opposite of what you need to be doing. Like I work out 4 times a week. I eat twice as much food as this. I'm so much happier and I'm thriving. And yeah, sometimes you just really need to take a step back and not try so hard. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the video. I'm off to watch Fargo. I don't know if any of you watched that, but we started watching it recently, and probably the best series I've ever watched in my life, but we're only 2 episodes in. But yeah, I'm excited to watch that. Anyway, thank you so much if you made it this far in the video. Drop it a like if you did. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. You're very obliged. Right, see you guys for pudding.
I thought I had to do my outro.
No.